Soldiers with swords in hand to the walls coming, horsemen about the streets riding and running, sentinels on the walls, armor crying, petards against the ports, wildfire are flying, when cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, in a good order we must not fear dying.
Trumpets on turrets high, these are resounding, drums beating out aloud, echoes resounding, alarm bells in each place, they are a-ringing, women with stones in laps to the walls bringing, when cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, heed the order, we must not fear dying.
Open fields on their foes rushing, gentlemen second them with their pikes pushing, engineers in the trench, earth uprearing, gunpowder in the mines, pagans are blowing, when cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, in the good order we must not fear dying.
In the ports they are down letting, burghers come flocking by to their hands setting, ladders against the walls they are uprearing, women great timber logs to the walls bearing, when cannons are roaring and bullets are flying, in the good order we must not fear dying.
Well, we're back. Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to some Victoria 2, or should I say, hello Victorians. How are all the early people doing? Hello the Doge. Hello, hello. Komodo. Biscovate, is it coming home? Well, if we play our cards right, continue to develop this country that we've built up, and maybe get some colonies, expand, then yeah, I think it's fairly certain that we can say that it's coming home. Maybe. This is, of course, Divergences of Darkness Fanfork single player, and if you'll excuse me for this stream, my voice might not be at 100%, and I may cough. You know, I've got a bit of a cold, but I'm fine. I think we're in for a completely normal stream anyway, that won't affect it, don't worry. We are playing as, of course, this is the third session, it's 1861. We are playing as the famous South American nation of Beornia, the English LARP exile nation. In DoD fanfork lore, it was a Burgundian colony, part of the crown colony of Lotharingia, and then it broke away from them during a civil war. And it's gained independence, got a king, and we've gone for a liberal route where we've gotten so much immigration and some liberal reforms, which have been very good. You can go an authoritarian route, which allows you to form a special country for South America, I believe. But I went with the game mechanics. I decided that it's better to go liberal and get immigration than to go authoritarian, and who knows what you'll get. You probably won't get that many pops. In the first session we had an epic football match against the Incas. We won, we took several regions from them. In the second session we had a massive international football match against Scandinavia, Aragon, in order to just take the Falkland Islands. And that was a tough but well fought war. It was good. We used strategies and game mechanics to win. For example, that country there to my bottom left is the Mapuche country. It's actually a Scandinavian puppet. So what did I do? I sieged it down, added a ticker, and I ticked out the war in my favour. That's just what you've got to do in this game. I've got cores on that country and all the way down to the entire cone of South America. Now, here's the thing. I was planning to go in against the Inca Empire again, the Tawantinsuyu, but just as I was about to start justifying on it, the nation ruined. They released several countries in themselves, and I really can't do it now. But they have the cone here, they have the very bottom of Patagonia. I've got a core on that. I might deck on that for the core, and then see what I can do about the rest of it. As a matter of fact, yeah, wait. Okay, actually, the cone of South America is owned by one of the puppets that formed away from it. Kutamasuyu. So, I don't even think I can directly deck on that. Well, we'll see what we can do here, but, I mean, taking out the Incas isn't that big a priority. I also have colonies here. We took a bit of West Africa, took a bit of the Congo. We got iron here, and we got coal here. So, very good RGOs. These RGOs don't exist in South America, so we had to go overseas to get them. Maybe get a bit of iron. Of course, we don't have sulfur, and it's very important to get the sulfur off of the Incas here if we can. Can I just straight up deck on this? No. I can't deck on a satellite. It's over. But we'll see what we can do, and let's continue the intro a little bit longer to allow more people to get in before I start playing. So, this is, of course, I have to mention it, you know, this is the same day that they're releasing a 1.5 update for Vic 3, and I think the devs were streaming. They might still currently be streaming the update. I have to say, I think and it's ironic that I'm playing in South America, which is where their DLC is. Not to distinguish the DLC from the update. The DLC is called Colossus of the South, and it looks good for what it is. It looks like good content in their latest little DLC, but it's the smallest DLC. It's like £5. Or no, about £4, $5, whatever it is. So it looks like their little DLC is good, although it is a bit, might not be so relevant. It's only for South America. It's nice to get content in South America, but the game's lacking content in North America and Europe, where their main audiences are. So it might not have been that much of a smart move to go for South America, but the DLC already has some good reviews. I think it's fine, but I'm not getting it. I'm not interested myself. Anyway, that's all I'll say on that until more people inevitably ask me. For my thoughts on the 1.5 war system update, go on the community post or the tweet, the meme I made. That's all you need to do. That's, aside from tweaking things and adding a few good changes, that's the main change, and that's terrible, so go check that little meme out. That's all. Otherwise, we're back to play our favourite game, Victoria 2. No, you know, the one that's actually good. Hello, Macbre. Oh, and of course you can join my Patreon to see bonus clips for the Bavaria series and support the channel. You can subscribe right here to get access to some of the greatest emotes ever, including North FC. I want to see some North FCs in the chat a lot, because that's what we are today. So subscribe. And of course you can get a little text-to-speech message if you give a tip for $1 or more on the Stream Elements tip link. Right there. Otherwise, I'll try and get some channel point predictions in on this stream, if there's anything we can do. Oh my god. Scandinavia strike the Sphere Congo. I also did another strategy here. I've decided to sphere a lot of countries in Africa, rather than directly conquer them. The reason for that is, I can inherit them in the scramble for Africa, I do believe. Spud took the Maldives, it's Bjorn over. The Maldives? Isn't this the Maldives? This. By the way, Burgundy's in a civil war. Burgundy, parliamentary monarchy, versus Kingdom of Burgundy, absolute monarchy. I am a number 7 great power, of course. Anvers versus Utrecht. Very interesting. And Scandinavia and the dual monarchy are at war. Now, it's not my chance to come home, though, at all, because the dual monarchy is massively powerful. Scandinavia doesn't... Oh, they're not powerful. It's good that Scandinavia is not powerful, though. Or is it? I mean, I've already taken what I wanted to off them, so it's actually fine. Also, the people on the Falkland Islands have assimilated to Beornian. I think it was actually... hello, Will, Lawrence and Keyless Gate. And Nico. The people here used to be Scandinavian. They actually assimilated to Beornian because there's no Scandinavian core. So that's very nice. I'm trying to get... I was core... Oh, there's a Plantagenetic civil war and shit going off here. Been trying to sphere some North American countries to get more resources. Oh, that guy said Maldives. You meant Malvinas, aka the Falkland Islands. And it actually starts a game under Scandinavia called Tapped O. You know, that O with a line through it. But I got a decision to rename it after I conquered it for Beornia. So that's nice. I'm glad they added that. Glorious pop count on here. Oh, we could have an island check. It's not going to be a very good pop growth on over here because it's not a colony. So it's not going to benefit from colonial migration. I don't think there's any point really counting the pops here that as they grow, because it won't grow very fast. Who wants to come out here and produce some wool anyway? Can I build? Don't put the Party of God in there. Agrarian. Put this one in. The English party is actually the best party by far. Can I build a wool... mill yet? Not a will. Will's in my mind rent free, even though he doesn't watch these fucking streams anymore. Something that I wanted was this invention which gives me wool factories. It's a type of fabric factory that takes in wool instead of cotton. I've got a lot of wool in my country, basically. Quite a bit. And that would be a good resource to get in order to produce clothes. And I'll build a factory there when I can. In the Beornia and Falkland Islands. There's actually a clipper shipyard on it right now. Anyway. Got quite a nice industry shaping up here, though. Good to see. I mean, if we get England, I think that'll cover our industrial needs mostly. Sheep herder country. I'm trying to develop it. It's the cow barons as well. There's also a lot of cows. A lot of cows, and it's the cow barons that dominate the politics. If I'm not chatting, it's because I'm hosting a Stellaris MP. Well, enjoy that, mate. Enjoy that. Antisuyu. What are these countries? They have various cores. Antisuyu here has cores on Lithuania. It's very interesting. The mod maker explained that he actually had no idea about this event chain. Doesn't really know how it works. So I can't really elucidate. I can't really enlighten you on what's going to happen there. Maybe these will break out into civil war at some point. Maybe Talented Suyu will reconquer them. I don't know. But I can bide my time. There's no rush. I'm pausing speed 2 for now. Lidoge, if I allowed Welsh people to move to the Falklands, the pop growth would increase a lot. But it would be men-sheep hybrids. So, looking at my industry, I need more lead, I need more copper, I need more gunpowder, I need more fabric, I need more coal, iron, everything. Sulfur's okay though. It's basically what happened to Alexander's empire after his death. Well, is the lore that the Inca emperor died and then this happened? Well, let's wait and see if that happens. It would be nice to spectate some games in the Inca Domestic Football League. Let's speed through it. Let's go right ahead. Also, Poland is getting deluged right now. I think the war is actually called the deluge if it's still going on. The deluge intervention and the deluge, yeah. Washkar is gone, Bozo, rest in peace, he won't be missed. He was one of their top players when we fought them in the football match in session 1. He is a 4-attack general. So I always attacked him and then I won. Genius. That's how you out-tactic your team in football. If your team is an offensive team that's geared towards attacking, then they'll have a weak defense. So that the best response is to actually attack them. Yeah. It's true in football and it's true in war. And of course we're also getting events as we slowly go down the Patagonia coastline here. Got cores on it, but we're also doing expeditions to get it through events. So that's very good. It means I don't have to colonize manually. Luxury clothes shortage. Well, if I can get my wool industry and my clothes industry, I'll be able to make a luxury clothes industry. Yeah. I love the satisfaction of getting the reforms, just moving forward, advancing, getting more immigration. Which reform should I get? Oh, the Treaty of Warsaw. Let's have a look at that in a minute. Oh, the people want trinket minimum wage. Polish Republic. Oh, Scandinavia just expanded. Oh, Scandinavia got the whole coastline. We saw that happen live. Why did I just fear Lotharingia? Oh well, I'm fine with that. Shouldn't it be Amazonia that I fear now they've got the dual monarchy? Oh! Oh, that's it! Oh! Here we go. Kingdom of Araucania? What's that? Araucania? Oh, I'm trying to take the Mapuche out of the Scandinavian sphere so that I can annex. Well, no, I'm going to try and sphere them myself so that I can get the event to remove them from the Scandinavian sphere. Puppethood, I mean. You all know what I mean in that dead chat, right? I'm going to try and break them out of puppethood. My voice hurts, you know. My throat hurts a little bit. I've not got a bad cough or anything. It's just a little, you know, that little tickle at the back of your throat that you have to like cough to get rid of, but it's not really that bad. Got that, and a little bit of that in my voice as well. So, speaking takes a little bit more effort today. A little irritation here. So the death of Sapa Inca Washkar. The Beornian football fans love to call him Sapa Inca Wanker. Oh, they have fucking great time chanting that. I'm mouth breathing treats, yeah. I can chat now? Cool. Oh, great to have you, Peace Giver. Everyone's sick, everyone's dying. Anyway, are you still hey, who mentioned Alexander the Great? They put an Alexander the Great quote in the event. It's quite analogous. I think that's what they're going for. Hopefully this will allow me to do something. Are you still to learn that the end and perfection of our victories is to avoid the vices and infirmities of those whom we subdue? For weeks, Imperial doctors... By the way, do you know what one of the biggest black pills in the world is? Like 90% of the work written about Alexander the Great at the time and just after his death is lost. And it's one of those situations where the best sources we have are quotes from the old lost books in newer books that happened, like, say, a few hundred or 1,000 years after his death. It's a doom moment. But maybe there's hope out there. There's always hope, isn't there, that people will go on archaeological digs and find stuff? Isn't there always a chance of that? I don't know archaeology and I don't know how it's going, but they are always finding stuff. Alright, Peacegiver, yeah. I didn't change anything in the last few days or weeks about that, Peacegiver, but I don't know, maybe you verify. I'm going to an Asian food court with my family. What should I get? I don't know. I don't know Asian food. I don't know food that much. Very basic, bitch. And some noodles or something. Get a number 9, a number 7 large. Well, that's a different thing, Lawrence. Actively destroying historical relics and artifacts is a very different thing. A very malicious thing. I'm sorry, Stone, I'm just telling you some historic facts. This is a game about history. We're looking at history. We've got historical quotes on the screen. There's still a breadth of knowledge stashed up in carbonized scrolls in Pompeii. So you mean stuff that people could dig and get under Pompeii still? It's rare to uncover ancient works of literature that were lost long ago because they were generally written on material that doesn't last for thousands of years. Right, yeah. If there's info on Alexander, it'll be in Iraq and Iran. Oh god, that's true. Those were the places where he was in his later life. He conquered Persia, and he died in Mesopotamia. He died in Babylon. And we all know what massive group of people conquered that entire region. What, like 1,500 years later? I don't know. But when was... No, it was like 1,000 years. 1,000 years later? Like Alexander was around 300 BC. The Islamic conquest happened 700. Did he make it as far as modern day Pakistan? He probably... Yeah, he did. He must have. They got all the scrolls out, but they can't be read because they're basically charcoal, but people are developing techniques to extract the text. That's good. That's a white pill. We're finding stuff. Yeah, the Black Sea Scrolls. Well, have there been any recent discoveries in like the past couple of years? Anything? I mean, yeah, the Romans came in. A lot of people conquered that part of the world a lot. Romans came in, and the Islamic conquest. Then the Ottoman conquest, the Ottoman Turkic conquests and movements. And then the British. Then the Americans. And the Americans aren't done yet. They're going in for more later. They still want Iran's ass. Anyway, for weeks, Imperial doctors begged Sapa Inca Wanker to allow them to examine him, fearing that he had been either infected or poisoned. Yet Washka refused, asserting he would overcome sickness through strength of will. Even when he gradually lost his voice. Oh my god, that's me. I'm refusing to get checked out by a doctor, even though I'm losing my voice. Hello, Big Dickens. Hello, Alexander. Yes, it's a football stream. We will talk about football. Don't worry. Some papyrus fragments from the first few centuries AD are still found every now and then. They're usually Bible manuscripts. Is he literally you, Spud? Yeah. What have we got? He finally expired roughly an hour after sunset. This marks the second death of a Sapa Inca in less than 30 years. A terrible situation for Tawantinsuyu. In theory, Prince Tupac Welku, Washkar's son, will succeed him, yet the powerful Amachak of the Empire may have other plans as the prince is young and unsure of himself. As regent, Mikolai Kosciuszko consolidates his position in Cusco. Wait, what? His rivals make plans in the hinterlands. Komodo, how did you get it? How did Komodo become king of the Incas? Or where's real Beornia fan, aka Rogo the Frog? I know he's Polish. That's him. Oh, that's why he's not on the stream today. He fucking went to become a secret king of the Incas to hand them over to Beornia. That cheeky bastard. Someone go and ping real Beornian fan on my Discord general chat to get him in here. Anyway, so how did a Polish bloke become a regent of Cusco? How did they do that? I'm sure if we actually play the Incas and play their internal event chain, we'll find the answer to that. So don't spoil it, I guess. We'll maybe play the Incas sometime. They can do a lot of conquests, you know. And by the way, the conquest of Tawantinsuyu, the Incas, by the Spanish conquistadors is a ridiculous, crazy, fascinating bit of history that I read a book on a couple of years ago. He spoke Polish, and the Incas thought he was speaking ancient Incan. A good tan and confidence. Aye, but Pizarro, what a guy. It's really hard to have any sympathy for the conquistadors and what they did, at least in the Incas. I mean, they were the bad. It's hard to not say them as the bad guys, right? In the Peru situation, at least when they first came in. They landed on the shore. The Inca emperor came down from the mountains to meet them, and they took him prisoner and demanded all his gold. He gave them gold, and they still murdered him. That's a very quick summary of what happened. And then they gradually took over the whole empire, which, two extra bits of context that often get overlooked. First of all, the disease that they spread helped them. Second of all, the Inca dynasty had actually only recently come to power through a massive civil war. And their own hold on power was tenuous anyway, so they were easier to topple and to gain other allies against. Kind of similar to the Aztecs in that sense, how they had to use native allies. No way the conquistadors were the bad. It's not always black and white, I know. It's less black and white when you consider the Aztecs sacrificed 20,000 people a year. But I cannot recall if the Incas actually sacrificed people. I don't think they did. I don't think the human sacrifice argument works there. But yeah, the point I was making about Conquistador, Pizarro being the bad guy, was just the way they came in and treated the Inca emperor. Like, the overall conquest, I would say, is a grey area thing, because humans conquest each other and kill each other everywhere all the time, including the Incas to others. and others to the Incas that were already here before the conquistadors. I mean, the conquistadors didn't bring war to these places. They knew it very fucking well. It is what it is. The Spanish just invented the right boat to get there. That's it. And they benefited purely from luck. They didn't even know that the diseases did what they did. Lawrence, you said you were learning about the conquistador in Mexico. Do you mean you were learning in Mexico? But you mentioned Mexico, and then you say the Incas. So... the Aztecs seemed to have it coming if there was that many people ready to rise up against them. Well, you could say that they had it coming in terms of being overthrown from their local power, but I don't think you could argue that they had the entire Spanish conquest coming and the erasure of their culture and heritage and language. I don't think they had that coming. But it happened. But I get that a lot of people will have a different view of this based on their worldview. A lot of people will instantly go, no, all of it wrong. All of it, imperialism, genocide, wrong. And a lot of it was, yes. I always just see it as grey areas, and you could accuse me of taking a middle ground or sitting on the fence, but history, war, and all that, these things have always happened. It's hard often to find a good or bad guy. That's a lot easier as we get closer to our own day, I guess, and we know better context. And there were some bad guys in the 20th century. It's easier to identify, but 1,000 years ago it's harder to identify. Anyway. That's some... Now, so back to the game for a moment here. It looks like the Incas will actually have a Diadochi style civil war, and we will just sit and watch it happen and kill whoever wins. Okay, what's this? End of old Inca rule. No apparent change on the ground yet. Finally, concerning the Incas, when we consider the evils that they have caused us and the abasement to which the Andes have sunk under their government, one cannot dream of entering into an agreement with them. Let them return to their city or else prepare themselves for permanent war. Chama Charapiu, Kulaw rebel leader. So the Kulaw are these ones here. The minty green colour. Is it coming home? Hello, Marsfey. It's definitely coming home. The verdict is, it's coming home. The Mesoamericans are a missing piece of the human puzzle of ancient history, and if we had more of their records and documents, we'd be closer to piecing the whole thing together. Well, the Incas didn't have writing. They had a system of sort of beads, or I can't describe exactly what it is, but it's a fabric that they wrap around in certain patterns. They use that to denote certain things, but they didn't have writing. The Aztecs did have writing, and there are a lot of ancient writings about from the Aztec point of view, in Nahuatl, the language. They had the knot system, yeah. It's a form of information relay and storage, yeah. I think the way I remember reading about those beads being used was like marking certain distances on the roads between towns and cities, I think. Some things like that. We just don't know how to read it, but there is information there. Okay. Didn't have the wheel though. Well, the terrain in the Incas is extremely mountainous, and the roads they did have were small paths for you to walk and take fucking alpacas or whatever. And they didn't have the same beasts of burden to carry wheeled vehicles and wheeled carts around there. It would have been easier to piece together if there wasn't an attempt to systematically remove their culture from existence. Well, I guess. But just to show you how human history is a grey area, the people, the Spanish, who went out there and did that systematic removal or whatever, had recently had an attempt at their own. Well, it wasn't really. Did the Islamic conquest of Spain really try to systematically... Actually, when I think about it, these Islamic conquests did leave a lot of people alright as long as they paid an extra tax, to be fair. I remember that, but at the same time they did conquer the places. All over the place. This, you know, all this. Anything interesting happen? Oh, we were talking about history, and we're just gradually watching an actual Inca civil war break out. Hello, Cox. I tell you what, yeah, the Visigoths' entire history, people and shit have been wiped out. What do we know about the Visigoths? Their kingdom was destroyed. I don't think they wrote much of anything down. Anyway, so that's the rebel leader of Kulasuyu there? Kula? The announcement of political reforms within the empire have seen its weaknesses exposed to their subjects. For many clans, being forced to give away power was a sign of weakness in itself, but it became worse as they slowly understood the reality of the empire. The old Inca nobility in Cusco finds itself isolated among their former subjects, and tensions have risen throughout the empire. Perhaps the empire can be reinvented, but it will not be the same empire built by Pachacuti and strengthened by successors anymore. But the white pill is, the good thing is, down here, in the former Inca land and in the former Aztec land, those languages that they spoke, Nahuatl, Quechua, respectively, are still spoken. Those languages are still alive and documented. So we have that. We have their language. A lot of conquests in history, a lot of things wiped out languages. The Visigoth language was wiped out. But we still have Quechua and Nahuatl. And there's also since the Aztecs did write, since the Nahuatl, and by the way, I'm pronouncing that wrong because it's pronounced with that flick at the back of your throat thing, like Nahuatl or something like that. But I'll say Nahuatl for ease. Despite little Dark Age edits to the contrary. Is there a little Dark Age edit about the Aztecs? Let's look it up. Let's look that up. But yeah, wait. Yeah, the Aztecs had a literary... Every time I open YouTube on this browser, it's that damn New Zealand anti-drink driving advert. Stormy weather in Scotland causing stream lag? No? Is my stream lagging? Hello? Are we good? Are you having an issue? I'm fine. But, yeah, point is, the Aztecs had an ancient literary language. It's called Classical Nahuatl, I think. It's still around. People study it. They have ancient literature. There definitely is lagging in it. Well, what can I do? I'm sitting here. There's no problem on my end. What's the lag? Hello? Can you hear me? Your voice lags. It was probably just when I was opening the browser or something. Hello, 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 can you hear me? Am I good? Hello. My voice is lagging because I've got a bit of a cough. My internet's completely fine. Hello? The bitrate looks good on my end. It's just, I don't know. Oh, here. Do you want to watch the? You want to watch the pre-Columbian era Dark Age edit and react? This bit will be muted in the VOD though. Let's see. A little Dark Age edit that Mexicans and Peruvians today watch. Like, we're Americans and Europeans are out here watching fucking, well, you know, but they're out here watching these. Is that what it's all about? Mexicans and Peruvians in the chat? How many views has this got? 2.5k? Okay, to be fair, that's not many views. But I was about to say, why have I bothered putting all my time into editing these complex Vic2 videos when all I need to do to get big on YouTube is put a bunch of historical images, JPEGs, and play this song. Anyway, they watch the Dragon Ball Z ones. I think we get the idea here. I'll just avoid the copyright. I think we get the idea. There's a Mexico's Little Dark Age, but that's like harking back to Victorian Mexico or something. Little Dark Age Mexican-American War. Well, anyway, so the Incas are falling apart. Let's continue playing the game. As long as you can still hear me and there's no lag. Oh, background music. Maybe best not to open the browser if that's causing lag anyway. I'll close it. Thanks for telling us that, Lawrence. I'm sure that's not a statement that can cause any arguments or disagreements. But yeah, if you play Victoria 2, you'd know that if you look at the demographics of the pops in Victoria 2. Look. In fact, it's like 39%. They're called Geus here. Geus. Is that how it would be pronounced? What does that mean? Lawrence, tell us. You'd become bigger, but would it be the audience you want? Good point. And by the way, there is a Victoria 2 mod called Little Dark Age. And I actually played it and made an edit, but there was copyright. I might try and find a way of uploading that elsewhere. So I actually have done it. I made a Little Dark Age edit of the Little Dark Age mod. And it's not like just JPEGs, it's actually well edited. What's the best thing to do here? Avalon is my fucking capital region. Oh, I can get the population growth thing only on the Falkland Islands. That's good. I think the lag is on my end. Well, there are a few different individuals each complaining about the lag, so it does suggest that there was more than just you. Therefore, it would be on my end, but I don't know. So, stuff's happening in North Germany now as well. The Great War happened. Hamburg happened. The massacre happened in Hamburg. Anyway, people not feeling like supporting the channel today? Anyone? People feeling a bit stingy? People spent all their money on the Victoria 3 DLC? Is that what it is? I can't wait to see the actual civil war break out here in the Incas. I think it'll happen. And instead of being in the game, we'll just spectate and watch. Maybe we can play some bets on it. Fuck. Well, I didn't get that then. I didn't bother trying to keep track of the sphere. No, I think it's true, Lawrence. I think Scandinavia was weak, but they rather benefited from the death of Poland and inherited land through events, and they got all that. Their brigade count is small. Can we please do betting? Yeah, we will. When there's something to bet on, we will. Owns core prop? Wait, have they got cores on me? Oh my god, Lithuania has cores on almost all of me. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe we do have to do something about them. Maybe we do have to intervene. That's crazy. I'm going to make a mobilized stack there. We getting immigration? Yes. We are getting a lot. Relative. Oh, the Central American thing broke apart.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
Oh no, Lotharingia looks sus.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lawrence. Thank you very much for the 7 months. You legend. Congo. Maybe we should just attack Lotharingia. How about that? I think I will. And then I'll reduce my infamy after. Maybe. I can definitely handle them. I've got a bigger brigade count by far. I think I'm going to take them down. They have cores in my whole fucking country. They cannot be allowed to live there. A big threat. So we're going to be challenging them to a football match. I'm going to put our best players out there and show them. One less country for migrants to move to? Well, I won't be able to annex them in one war, will I? No. So. Only person friendly with them in the sphere is me. So, lower relations and I'll attack them. The very important alliance with oil. The white man's thingy. Let's put the life rating down. Is there anywhere I can actually colonize because of that? Yes, I can colonize. Wait, can I? I don't have colonial power. Shit. If I made some of this stuff states, I would be able to colonize. I just don't have colonial power. I don't really have enough Beornian pops in any of these colonies to justify that. I'm just gonna have to hold back on that for a bit. Annex Panama? No. Here's real Beornia fan. He's here. He's here. Welcome in. Now we don't have sulfur. Who's wins? Lawrence, did you tell me what this word means? Oh, Batavia formed. Hey. Huis. Huis. What does it mean? Here's what I'm going to do in this war. I'm going to take the Odonia region, which has Anglo-Lotharian, and I don't know, maybe there's an event where I get them accepted, because they are an English sort of culture. I've got to get them. Establishment of the Araucanian Protectorate. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Scandinavia now directly has that. That's ridiculous. I'm going to kick them out. We're going to have another war with Scandi. That's a state, so it'll be a nice bigger ticker than the other ones. Potential era happened in Japan, which is just crucial. Can't believe it. Albion Revolution, it's all kicking off, as a football saying. What are the RGOs around here though? It's more cows! Do I really need more cows? Cows, they have gold here, up all the way up there. Coffee, sugar, and more cows and cotton up north. They have nothing, resource-wise. What's this? Tropical wood? Yeah. Hello, Chad. Todd. The capitalist Patreon supporter. The end of... Okay, how come Spain gets that? Oh, I see how it is. Oh, shit. I see how it is. It has to be Spain that's going in. With the Quito thingy. All coal, no gems. Lawrence, for God's sake! Did you say? You didn't answer me! Twice! That's twice! I've asked you. What does Geus mean? G-E-U-S. You speak Afrikaans. Come on, answer. What's the antwoord? Alright though, the end of the Incan Empire. A made up word. Okay, thanks. I can't believe it, they made it up. By prevailing over all obstacles and distractions, one may unfailingly arrive at his chosen goal or destination. Cristobal Andagoya. Thanks for the quote. Inspiring. We promised our sons and daughters that we would lay siege to the barbarous hosts of the Inca, and we did. The savage hordes of the Inca Empire threatened to consume everything we had built. Hello, Boogie 310. And strive for since the eve of Andes' discovery in the 16th century, yet they failed. With the destruction of Cusco, boundaries are drawn, titles are distributed, and encomiendas are allocated to the former heartlands of the Four Corners, and are summarily incorporated into the Viceroyalty of Cisandia. This makes me really want to play Spain, because they can interact with the Incas and do this sort of stuff, and get more stuff in their Viceroyalty. Hello... Olu. What can I call you 3, Olu? Can I just call you Olu? Olu. Chaos is one of the ways to say so. I think the chaos is meant to be sowers. Thank you, Big Dickens. Thank you for knowing more than Lawrence. Right, come on, Beornia. Encourage some fucking soldiers. Right, good. Now, I think it might be a little bit more important to actually take the sulfur first from this country with the region of Chinpacha. Oh, I've got a core on this one, right? So, oh yeah, I'm definitely decking on this one immediately. Lotharingia is on hold. Lotharingia is on hold. We're decking on Kutamansuyu. We're going to take this as well. New Hastings. Definitely taking New Hastings. I'm going to take this country down 0 brigades. I don't think it'll be that difficult, funnily enough. You're going to try to take England eventually? Yeah. Yeah. We're about to get empiricism. When that research is done, we can move on to some different things. Maybe get some navy tech back up again. With empiricism, that's a really solid amount of culture text done for the time being. We've recently did biologism, and we're waiting for some of the inventions in that to give us a lot of education. We really need a big navy, so I am going to be doing navy techs. There a play on the boer coming from the word for farmer? Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, this mod changes everything, and it changes names for cultures and stuff. For example, Plantagenetan has been changed to Cadian. A lot of them have been changed. Alright, that's not to make a state, actually. That's just to make a protectorate. But with some more frigates, I'll be able to get more colonial points, so it's good to get that. Got a bit more army here, good. Building another port there, excellent. I need to pay attention to make sure that no nationalist African rebels rise up against me. I need to check the rebel tab to see if any of them are existing. Alright, now, I'm decking first of all for New Hastings. No allies need be called. 15 supply limit there. I'll split in half. There you go. Right, okay. Good. I'll send this 12k on the expedition down to Patagonia. That'll work. Kuntasuyu Bay. What a name. They have the capital city of Kilka, only 16k pops. Not many pops in this country. If I expanded against the Kula, I would get iron, but it's part of their capital state. They're already willing to peace out. The absolute state of this country. Something just happened to the dual monarchy. Did they just get the Anglo-French monarchy? They got all their accepted pops. That's not good. It's more desert conquered. Good. Is it just me, or did in every game previously the dual monarchy had to release Northumbria, but in this one they don't? It just had to be the one where I'm Beornia, where they don't release that. But maybe it'll still happen. Alright, Acquire State. Acquire State mid Chinpacha. It's a bit of infamy, but that's fine. Were you supposed to take Mapuche in the Scandi War? No, it was just a ticker. This place is known as Fujimori. Are they Japanese influenced? Chimu. What's the culture of Chimu? Oh, what's this? This is unique. What's going on with this country? Huh? Their accepted pop doesn't exist. This is like a Japanese LARPing country. Katamasuyu. One of them is Polish. Chimu is real. Where is it? What's going on? What does that mean? I don't need to go down and occupy that though. And Fujimori, what does that mean? A bunch of you are probably weebs. Go on, tell me. Are these the weebs of South America? Cowboy King is doing well, by the way. Look at it. That's right, everyone. Beornia. Can I get some more North FCs in the chat? Keep them coming. And if you want to get the North FC emote yourself, subscribe. Alright, there we go. We've expanded. We got New Hastings. And we got the very southern tip of Patagonia. Amazing. Beautiful. That was part of our own region. This is going to be another level 2 connected port for us. Can I get some North FCs? There's a lot of Japanese in IRL, Chile and Peru. I suppose they've come a bit early this time. Shinpacho had a regular clothes factory, which is fine. I'll take that. But to be fair, it should also have gunpowder because it's got sulfur. There's English pops in the Falkland Islands. We do have some English people in the country. They're not a visible minority, but they're there. They don't assimilate because we have them accepted. The IRL Chimu were the main power in the region before the rise of what we call the Inca, but don't know much about them. Their culture doesn't seem to exist. They were an accepted culture of that, but they didn't seem to exist. What's this? The end of the Burgundian Civil War. Burgundy is still our ally. Yes, sure. That was a glitched event that did not work. That doesn't look like the end of the Burgundian Civil War to me. They still look like they're completely fucked and they have Lorraine. That Lorraine country there though, it has Burgundian and Danubian accepted, which is an interesting combo. But, I mean, the cultures in Germany aren't analogous as they are in normal DoD. That we have in the various series, for example. The cultures are different. They added an extra one to Germany. Think of how much cap and chip that sub will get. I'm not going to get much if we don't get more subs. Come on. And donate to the channel. We got Arcadian in our sphere, which is nice, I suppose. Darwinism, there we go, plus 20% education, very good, very important. I'm missing out on a lot of clergymen, what's going on? Immigration must reduce it. Why is Ruren's sub not triggering an alert? Are we having major glitches going on here? Ruren subscribed for 6 months. It did not trigger an alert. Thank you very much for that though. What is going on? Hey, we can finally make wool mills. It's about time. Jesus. Let's make that. Wool mills. Definitely making one in South Anglia. Very good. Why is my stream elements alert not working though? I mean, it's just one of those many occasions, there's been thousands of them in my career streaming where A technical issue happens, I mention it, and no one has an idea of what to do about it, and it's just there. It's just an issue. We can't do anything. That's it. If you use attract migrants in an overwhelming Beornian state, wouldn't it bring people via colonies to the state and assimilate them faster? Colonial pops don't ever migrate to states that you own. They attract migrants. National focus doesn't really work the way you think it does. It doesn't. Immigrant focus on a place, it doesn't tend to really work properly. I never use them. Tell you what though, do we still have a truce for Scandi? No. Scandi is still in a devastating war with Bohemia. It might be the time to attack Scandi from Mapuche now. I think I might do it. They're still allied to Aragon and Vinland, same as before, but we're in an even better position to handle it now. So let's go for it, I would suggest. I won't be able to defend Africa. Maybe I'll transport my guys out of there first. Get the boys out of my African colony. Do I have African rebels? Aymara Patriots? No, that's Incans. I just got the General Hugh Grant. We just got Hugh Grant. I don't actually really know who that is, I just know it's a famous name. Research points, beautiful. Paddle steamers. Oh, we are advancing forward as a nation. We're lagging behind in Miltech though, and that might be a problem if Scandinavian troops land. You know. But yeah, he's an actor. Yeah. Is he that guy from the rom-coms and shit? He's a rom-com guy, right? No wonder I don't know him then. No wonder he's a famous name, right? But I don't really know him. Whoa, so here comes Soy the River, who is... You're not Spanish, but you're a conquistador basically. Are you Spanish? Wait, you were... I have to guess where you're from. You're Argentinian, aren't you? Which is even more appropriate for what we're doing here. But, of course, the conquistador person comes in and tells us to go for the Mapusi. Very funny. Yeah, I remembered. See, I know my people. I know my people. Not my people as in Argentinians, but just my people as in my friends, people I know. I remember. I remember people, you know. We go way back. So remember everyone, I've already defeated Scandinavia in a war before. Now I'm even stronger than I was. So I believe that this will be easy. I mean, we're going to get a solid ticker from this. So let's do it. Acquire core. 11 war score. I don't have any allies to bother calling in. So let's just go. Hugh Grant isn't just an honorary Bohemian. He is a Beornian. He is one of my generals now. Let's get ready towards the coastline for when they inevitably make naval landings on me, and I get to farm battle war score. I forgot to take my troops back before I declared. Can we make it back in time? Let's go. Sussex Port. These places already have English names. They're rightfully mine. Very important to get sulphur in my country now. Is my gunpowder factory actually working? Yes, it is. But it doesn't quite produce enough gunpowder to sustain the ammunition or the explosive factories. So we need to ramp up gunpowder. And I've made a factory of it here as well. Smallest lag spike in Beornia. Am I lagging? Is that still happening? That's really annoying because again it's a technical issue that I can't do anything about. It's all fine on my end. So I've got no idea. Can someone else subscribe just to see if that's working now? I know asking for subscribers is a lot around here. Takes a lot of time. Skips a second every once in a while. Nothing I can do about it, mate. Sorry. Now, we just wait until... Here we are. Here we go. Do you think my navy could handle that? I don't think I'll have a good admiral. If I send my navy out, I can use this 2 defense, maybe. Can we have a bet for Lotharingia War? What are you on about? We're at war with Scandi, and you're right, we should have a bet for that. Why didn't my mods do one? Mate, come on. Ladoge, please make a bet. Will I defeat Scandinavia in this war? Let's do it. Give it 2 minutes. Please. You've got to make this worth my while, guys. I'm out here with a sore throat and a cough. Streaming, putting in all my effort. Having a good time playing the game. But no one's supporting the channel. Apart from 2 people. 1 person. 2 people. The alert worked. Thank you. Glad that it's gotten working.
Africa gifted a tier 1 sub to Spudificus.
Thank you, Lawrence. Let's drop some donations. We haven't had donations forever. That's it. Oh, my command didn't work. Oh, that's interesting. Those are broken. No, there it is. It's just laggy. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Boogie310, for the new tier 1 sub 3 months in advance. By the way, bet on the channel point prediction. I'll be glad to have you around here for the next 3 months. Thank you so much. That's more like it, everyone. That's more like it. Oh my god, those fucking bastards! Lawrence predicted this! How did you predict the Lotharingian War? What the fuck, Lawrence? Incalim, thank you very much for continuing your gift sub that you got from Reddit. I appreciate that. It goes to show that gifts aren't just a one-off thing. Some people will continue. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we got decked on by Lotharingia. Well, that just happened. We are considerably stronger. There's not really that much to worry about, really. I will mobilise. We're going to face naval landings from Scandi and Aragon and Vinland while we fight this, but it's nothing we can't handle. It's going to be fine, everyone. Relax. Not even oil joins a defensive war? What's your problem? Is this just a declaration and not an event chain war? I think it's just a straight up everyday declaration. Well, 2 defense, go into there, start invading them. War score is now ticking in the Scandinavia, one in our favour. It is now going to tick to a maximum of about 11 war score. It is what it is. We've even got Hungary against us this time. Welcome to the party. No steamer convoys, just as I would have suspected. It's another football match, everyone. Somehow, Lotharingia has started a football match against us, while we were already in a football match, which is against the rules. You're not allowed to deck on a country already in a war.
Some men just want to be out of sync.
Okay, you're draining me dry here. Look, it took a calculated guess considering how eyes with their cores.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for the £1 tip. Appreciate it. I don't know how you managed to predict that one. That was pretty cool. I wish I was that. Wish I had that third eye. Let's get ready to attack the Lotharingian army and absolutely destroy it. General Herbert Bell is in position. I really need inorganic chemistry. I mean, Jesus Christ, the attrition I take in my own land. I've said this many times. Thank you, Alexander. Let's go in on the Lotharingians. Their Miltech couldn't be that high. It's not that high. It's not as high as Scandi. Am I being invaded anywhere else? Okay. Finland has invaded directly to my north in the mountains. Desert hills, I should say. Where do I go here? Right. What I will do is hold the Desert Mountains province with a small stack to bait them in. And actually, I'll hold this one. This is all blue border. They can't get around there, I don't think. I'm going to have to be sieged down a little bit by Vinland, but yeah, this is the strategy right here. We winning? Yeah, we got a nice roll. 9-7. They have a 40k though. They're not reinforcing, but 40k is there. They decided to move into the dry forest and take attrition. Artillery tech mid-war. Very good. Inorganic chemistry next. I'm not following up, I might just wait for them to attack me again. Hello, Electric Angel. I'm doing good, thanks. Lotharingia will be remembered as the roaches they are for decking on me while I'm already at war with Scandi. What a low blow that is. Lotharingia are committing to that battle, so that's going to be a big one. Some subs to Beornia, yeah, that's right. I need some substitutions. Or subscriptions, I should say. We need to get some more subs on the field. Alright, great roll. Oh, we're just absolutely rolling the Lotharingians. We're just rolling them to pieces. It's not even a competition out there. English party. The English Defence League won the election. English party, way, way. Just absolutely smashing Lotharingia. That's very satisfying. Very satisfying. Just as the research points and the education comes in, we're becoming Space North FC members. BTFO, they have to retreat to uncolonized territory. Oh, they're reinforcing that. Nah, no they're not. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it, attack me. Attack me. Go on. Oh yeah. Is that the best? They've got 3 attack. Got 3 attack. Just let this 32k Vinlandic stack siege down desert hills. They can have fun doing that, and then they will be baited into an attack. Steel artillery factory is not bad. I think it's actually better for me to build steel artillery than bronze, because I really don't have any lead or copper to make bronze. I might do that. I might swap them out for that. It would be better, I think. And one here as well. I don't have any copper or lead in the country really, so it's better to use an iron supply chain and try to get iron. Oh! Whose navy's getting destroyed here? It's hard to tell. But, yeah, the Vinlandic navy there had steamer ships. I couldn't beat them. So I've lost the navy, which is unfortunately going to be a loss of battle war score. I shouldn't have had my navy out. Otherwise, how is the war score against Lotharingia? Oh, that's in my favour. Here though, they're getting some occupation war score from occupying that little bit that Vinland's occupying, but I'll get rid of that soon enough. Yeah, Beornia is one big lad's holiday that went too far and they ended up forming a whole country. Well, here we go, they're attacking. They're falling into the trap. I can't believe the AI is falling for this again. 24th of October. Surely the AI, after so many times falling for this, would go, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should not do it this time. But no, they keep falling for it. Johan Anderson wrote this like 13 years ago, and they will always do it. Right, reinforce. Yeah, we'll do okay here. There's a very big defense penalty. The rolls are even. Generals are even. We will win. Scandi hasn't invaded me yet, and that could be because they're still in this huge war against Bohemia, and I don't think they really have the time to come and invade me. Follow up, boys. Follow up, boys. The Vinlandic stack is going to give me a lot of good battle war score. There's no battle war score on the screen yet, maybe because of a naval battle evening it out, but we're going to get some big stuff off of this. Keep the goals coming. Ah, we just scored a big goal against the Vinlandic stack there. I never did see any decisions about those other Lotharingian sort of pops that are in, well, those other Beornian pops, what are they called? Anglo-Lotharian. You'd think there would be a way of getting them accepted for me. So, I'm going to take the region and see what happens. Yeah, that's me winning despite Vinland and Beornia having very similar flags. That is me winning. Ian Campbell. Nice roll. 4-0. Solid scoreline. 4-0. Those are Scandinavian transports around there, and you know what? I'm going to try and take them down. Leave a bit back, because we're going to take mad attrition out there. Oh my god, no! Look, the stream is not buffering, there's nothing wrong. It's completely fine, Mr. Bolton. The internet's fine. I mean, everyone points it out, but look, what can I do about it? Suggest something. I've got no idea what it is. My internet's fine. Give me some suggestions, please. Just refresh your streams. What can I do? I hate technical problems so much they stress me out to no fucking end. Did I say the stream wasn't buffering? I didn't say that. It is. The problem has been reported enough times that I'm convinced that there is something wrong. Don't know what it is though, and it would be pretty much impossible to troubleshoot. Leave the UK, our internet is ass. I am paying good money for pretty decent internet, so Battle War score +3 against Scandinavia. Excellent. Wait, seriously, can I not win this battle? He's got some fucking commerce raiders in there, but look, steam transports, come on. I need to make a steamer shipyard. How about here? Or... where else can I make one? Any really good regions for it? There aren't really any good regions for this. Let's make one here. That's inland. Make one in the Falklands. Make one in Avalon. Need some. I've got loads of war score on them now, so I'm going to add Transfluv. $50 war score for that. Expensive. So this Anglo-Lotharing country only has cores on that one province, does it? Yeah. Odonia. Oh, it actually has Bourgogne du Sud as well. I think that's a really big region though. I don't know if the war score would allow me to take that. Oh, that's a big attack there. What the fuck? Get in there, boys. '73 war score. I cannot take that then, I guess. Bruxelles sur Odon. Where the fuck are they retreating to? Vertot, over there, okay. Oh my god, Scandinavia just landed more directly into that. I'm gonna bait them. What else can I do? I'm gonna farm more back. Oh, what happened? Right, my navy beat that. And it forced them to retreat there. That's what happened. I'll try and beat them again. Wait, where the fuck do they just go now? What? Oh, what? Oh, the Scandinavia lost a war in Europe. So the some of the troops became German. Some of them became... But I think the rest are exiled? Oh, fuck, I don't know. I will just attack that. When I can. What else can I really do to Lotharingia? There's nothing else I can do. I can just... I don't know. Maybe I'll just take Bruxelles sur Odon region. Yeah, might as well. I will lower my infamy after. Should I... The only reason to lower it now is because it affects immigration really badly. You know. Should I attack? No, let's bait them. Let's bait them. You're going to try and transport those men away, Scandi, are you? Oh, never a dull moment. Second Albion Revolution. So, they gained land against Scandi, and then declared a revolution against Bohemia. So, that's how... The game is sort of railroaded in a way towards an eventual Germany forming later in the game. But it's very delicately done, right? It doesn't happen instantly. There's event chains and storylines that develop through a campaign to reach that point. As German nations grow in power slightly and get independence from Scandi and Bohemia and Burgundy over time. Don't fucking wipe me before I manage to reinforce the battle, please. Come on. Come on. Wait, they retreated anyway. Okay. I will follow up. Okay, Ladoge, 37230. Okay, well I can gain 2 infamy to gain Tahiti from Burgundy. That's a little bit of an exploit. Now, lose 5 prestige, or gain, yeah, lose 5 prestige, lose 2 infamy. I'll just repeat that one when I want to. The Heart of Darkness. Gee, are you serious? Are you absolutely serious about that? Thank you very much. I'm not doing anything wrong over here. I'm spearing these friendly African countries. The enemy never sent many troops to Africa. I could have beaten them if I'd left something there, but it wasn't worth risking. When Scandinavia's in the war, they can send a huge amount. Big rolls, bad terrain, but big... Oh, huge roll, 9-0! 9-0! 9 fucking nil. Big battle war score coming in. Yep, battle war score +6. We're going to get rid of the occupation war score. The ticker is still going up. Yeah, I'm thinking we're winning this war. We're crushing their navy. Well, the little portion of it they sent. Oh, it definitely is, Mr. Bolton. You would know. Beornia winning on goal difference. Yeah, the goal difference is we scored a lot more goals than these bastards out here. And now to Gary Lineker for the comments. Wait, no, actually, let's not. I don't want anything political. I don't want any political comments. Let's not turn to Gary Lineker. Alright, we're almost at the war score where I think we can actually peace out Scandinavia. We're getting up there. Now let's just wait for them to invade me in this mountain region again. Maybe I'll station these armies there just to be ready for that. We can later rewatch the match highlights at Beornia Broadcasting Company's Match of the Day. I should probably make an edit out of the Session 1 football match against the Incas. Add some Match of the Day stuff in there, you know. That would be good. I don't know what that means, Neutronia. I don't know what you just said. This is a long naval battle. I'm losing all my frigates to a bunch of transports, but... Do you have any events or decisions to take Lithuanian stuff? That's what I'm going to try and find out. There was nothing that I could see that was obvious, but maybe when I do take this region something will happen. Because these people are English. They're just more Lotharingian, but they're English, they speak English. They should be mine. Random industrial tech will do well for us. I mean, I'm losing my ships here, but I think I'm about to win that naval battle, and it's important to get that win just for the battle war score. Defender blockades? Ah, the blockade war score is massive. I need to build more ships. I need to build more frigates, because the blockade war score is huge. I don't know if I would be able to build any steamer ships yet. Don't know, but... maybe it's worth a try. And let's see if I can stockpile the goods, right? Right. Okay. Am I able to stockpile them? I'm able to get about 0.01. And that's probably because that's what I'm producing out of my one factory, so... come on, we've got to win this battle, for fuck's sake! As a manager of Beornia FC, what are the aspirations for your new team? Well, we really want to develop the boys. They want to make it feel like they are a team that's going to go out there and score goals. The Baltic crisis, they just can't get any luck. We just got word that Scandinavia just got the Baltic crisis, which is that'll probably affect their recruitment and their local facilities. Hopefully give us the edge on Saturday afternoon. I love football interviews so much. They're just... it's just being able to talk for so long about stuff that it doesn't matter. and say nothing for so long. I just love football interviews. Of course, we wanted to go out there and really score more goals than the other team, therefore we would win the game, and I think we put on a good performance to do that. We got invaded a little bit by fucking Aragon there. Let's go take them out. Quick battle war score. I'm losing my war score. The blockade war score is massive. It's not fair. It's not fair. I need to defeat that, or else it's over. I feel like VAR really robbed us of that naval battle. I think we were clearly onside. I don't think it was foul. Form, none of them. I don't want to... Actually, let's go down one of the Voyager reforms, you know. Bit of education. The education malice is gone. We don't need that many mobilized troops anymore. It's not like early game desperation. Oh my god, what a terrible fucking invention. That's terrible. How do you feel now after someone loses? The best question. Yeah. Well, here at Beornia FC, ever since I took over, I said to the lads, look, we really want to go out there and win matches. And the boys really got behind that message, and they put on a good performance today. At the end of the day, the game of two halves. You sound like... Shut up! Sorry. I know you just came in and started watching, but for the past hour and 42 minutes I've been talking about audio problems and I've been talking about how I have a cough. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it, mate. Everyone's out here going, you have audio problems. No one's out here going, oh, here's a solution. And I don't know what it is. So what can I do? Honestly, there's no, I can't exactly turn my stream off and on again because that would just cancel the stream. I think I might be able to do that. I might be able to cancel my stream briefly and then immediately come back. Okay, I'm going to try a reset. Even that might fuck everything, right? I'm going to try it.